What's going on, my fellow A-plusers? Welcome back once again to a brand new video. It is I, your more phenomenal host as always, Adam Perez, certainly coming through for our fellow patrons and our fellow subscribers. Thank you very much, guys, as we're about to get into Gokaiger episode number 38 as we continue along with our reaction videos for this series. Clearly early access available to our patrons, and then eventually these episodes will become available to the general public and our subscribers in a few weeks. But thank you very much for certainly joining us once again as we continue along with this Gokaiger train, as we're almost actually done with this season. I've actually continued to enjoy it my second time through, honestly. Right now we're getting an opportunity to see the son of the Emperor of the Zangyang get his own mecha in here in the Great Walrus Zoo, I believe is what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of the son of the Emperor here in Walrus Zoo. So the idea of seeing him with a mecha and now getting an opportunity to kind of prove his worth is pretty interesting to me. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens here in the second part of this story, to certainly say the least. But we're going to get into it, guys. Again, as always, no video will be shown due to copyright, but we will in fact be having a timestamp available. So if you would like to follow along, you definitely can make sure that we're all on the same page, or the same time, I should say. If you would like to watch along with us, though, I will go ahead and put a link in the description box below for you guys to go ahead and certainly do so. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Just to make sure that we do start at the same time, we like to start in 3, 2, 1 plays when we hit that play button, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Gokaiger episode 38 in 3, 2, 1 play. Oh, that's right. Joe and Barizorg facing off. Walrus Zoo coming through with his gigantic ultimate weapon. Yeah, Marvel's almost sacrificing himself to help his other members escape. Right, the idea of protection. What does the protection mean to you? The hunt for the corpses. Yeah, that Great Walrus Zoo certainly came through. I mean, the fact that you have everybody having to make an emergency exit due to Captain Marvel is ejecting everybody, so he can go ahead and kind of be the one to go down with the ship, if you will. Pretty interesting stuff. But it is the one thing about this season that, if you pay close attention to, just the growth of Captain Marvel is, you know, I'm sure he would do anything to protect and certainly save the people that he's certainly fighting by, right? But the notion of what it means to kind of protect Earth and all that kind of stuff, I really loved kind of seeing just his mindset change over the course of the series of, I guess, really what Earth means to him, and the idea of protecting those that do certainly live on Earth. I've been finding it really intriguing just to see his, I don't want to say his lightheartedness, but you can clearly see he's coming to accept this world for certainly what it is and the people in it. So I think it's pretty cool to kind of push Captain Marvel is to have to think about those things in regards to what his definition of protection is. And, you know, he's always going to put his teammates first. So I love his mentality. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Episode 38, The Power to Grasp Dreams. I love it. Oh, now you're feeling him, so. Then he got a feast because of his defeat of the Gokaigers. I love it. Oh, he turns his nose up at him like, you didn't even believe me. Now you're trying to kiss my ass. Ooh, did they hide? Oh, is he going back to the ship? Is he going back for Marvelous? Oh, Barizorgs in your way. Round 5? What is this? Dang, nice moves, guy. Getting up into the trees and camouflaging yourself. Mhm. Mm. I don't necessarily think he's saying like if we're well, I guess it's like if we are equals, right? If we're all pirates and we're all into this together, sort of thing. There's really no reason for one person to have to go down with this ship, type of thing. Like if we're all comrades, we should all be putting in the same effort equally to push through. And if we are going to go down in the ship, we're all doing it together. You know what I mean? So I kind of get what Guy is definitely saying, but it certainly is very much a Captain Marvelous thing to do for sure. Doesn't mean that that's the right decision. Hmm. Mm, that wire work though. Man. You gotta repay his debt to a big fool. I love it. Come on, Joe. Ooh, he got him with that last one? Yeah, he did. Damn. Man, I always love Joe's motivation, especially when I mean what it means towards Captain Marvelous. Ooh, is he even deflecting them? I don't even see him moving his sword. Oh, oh, that's a pretty cool effect. That's a pretty cool effect. Okay, Joe, finally doing it. Is this the end of Bodyzorg? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, nice. Damn, Joe. Talk about grabbing that motivation you need to push through that final battle. That's crazy. Oh, it's Anka Red. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, did they want you to protect them or were they willing to fight with you? Mm. Man, what a great moment between him and Anka Red. Very much his mentor, for sure. If Captain Marvel's definitely had a senpai, it's definitely him. That's very much the same mindset that guy here is in. I just love that counter argument from Anka Red. The idea that your team is not the same as my team, right? You can't hold them to the same standards or values. We're in two completely different situations here, especially based off of the bond that Marvelous has with his teammates. They definitely are going to want to stick by your side and not have you just fall by yourself, right? They're all in this together, sort of thing. I love that mentality. It's kind of crazy. We got Marvelous and Joe both speaking to their fallen senpais in a way. There's that reference again, grabbing everybody's dreams, right? Anka Red said the same thing. You guys are in this together to grab your dreams. Mm. Man, some really great emotional drama in this episode. He said, like, I die. At least Navi's being honest. Oh man, powering up again. Is he gonna go find his comrades? Wow, Ruzu, you underestimated them, my guy. Yeah, he's pissed. Mm. Ooh, is that the Gokai Galleon coming through? Nice. Yeah, Marvelous is like, I'm coming to find my comrades, man. I mean, these entrances are just epic. I love they said that you guys in your dreams aren't so frail to have to protect, right there. Let's get showy with it, man. Let's get showy with it. Yes, let's make this showy. I love it. Yo, I tell you, I get so hyped when Gokaiger gets together as a team, when they all are all on the same page like this. I swear they fight at their best when they finally get their shit together. Ooh, little roll call in the middle of fighting. Okay. Ooh, that flying knee though. Yeah, definitely show. Oh my goodness, Doc, the spins. Yeah, definitely showy. Oh, that's cool. Explosion? Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this elite guard ain't got shit on them. Get that out of here. Go Kaijus are like, we're done with this. Then when they're over, like, I'm pretty sure the bazooka would have done just fine, guys. But they gotta do the bazooka and the gold mode final strike. They definitely be showy, for sure. Uh-oh, the Great Walrus Zoo. Let's do this. He said, let's beat that daddy's boy. I love it. That's so perfect for him. It's a perfect description for Waruzu. I am curious, like, how are they gonna face off against this guy that literally whipped that ass last time? Mm. He said, "Get this shit out of here." Ooh. Damn, this Great Walrus was not playing around. Man, Gokaiger has some of the best dialogue, man. If some of the inspirational talk don't give you goosebumps, then I just don't know if you're alive. They do have some great dialogue in this season. Ooh, what the hell? Holy crap. Ooh, that ultimate cartridge for holy cow. The Gokaiger Grand Power. The power that grasps dreams. That's pretty cool. Kanzen Soul Set. Ooh, are they all running alongside him? Yes. Holy crap. I do not remember this formation. Holy crap. What the fuck? Yo, I totally forgot about this formation. This thing is massive. Yo, Kaizen Gokai O, I do love that headpiece though. That's just brilliant. And that hand with the missile fingers, that's pretty legit. It's a little bit bulky for me, but that's pretty cool. Look at this, like twice this dude's size. That's crazy. Yeah, Great Walrus Zoo. Yeah, look, he's just blitzing through your shit like it's nothing. Ooh. Yeah, that Kanzen Gokaio is just sick. And it's on wheels? Like, oh, that's just cool. Please tell me Waruzu dies. Please tell me he doesn't survive this. Wow. Does he make it? That's a great way to introduce their grand power, I gotta admit. This is stupid, Navi. Yeah, you know Captain Marvel is not gonna have none of that. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound anything like Marvelous. That's pretty funny, Navi. Oh, of course. Like a cockroach, this guy survives, right? Oh, no, he's dead. Somebody went. Oh, was Damarusu gonna blame himself for this now? See, uh-oh, he's got even more motivation now to go ahead and take these guys down. Man, What a great episode this was. First and foremost, I think it was really fitting that this is the episode that the Gokaigers get sort of their grand power, right? The fact that that question kind of got introduced to us previously, like, what is the Gokaigers' grand power? Every other Super Sentai team tends to have one. So it is pretty cool that it winds up coming together. I will say this. A part of me wishes the grand power was more something that they utilized for themselves in the Gokai O, whereas this just kind of feels like it's an extension of a grand power that's already there, since they're using the one from RPM, since we have the cartridge in the set that we're sticking into the RPM character. Or I should say the Goanja character. So it does feel more like an extension of that grand power besides being just Gokaiger's grand power. But I gotta say, the idea of this episode really focusing on the premise of what allows our Gokaigers to even be able to access their grand power, I think is just really telling, especially when you have that theme and that idea of what is protecting, or what does it certainly mean to you, and having this whole entire Gokaiger team finally now be on the same page, with Captain Marvel is clearly doing the captain thing, right? Going down with your ship, needing to go ahead and protect the people that you're in charge of. So I definitely get the concept and the idea of what Captain Marvelous is doing here. I think any true captain would certainly do that. But I also love the fact that when it comes to Captain Marvelous in here, he does get that sort of lesson from Anka Red that, yeah, your team is not like the Akaki Pirates, right? Like, my actions should certainly be different from yours, because of what what we're trying to accomplish is something significantly different. We have two completely different mindsets and ideologies and all that other type of thing. So we're certainly not the same group. So you probably can't approach making the same decisions that I did to your group also, right? And so just based off of what we've seen this team do over the entire season, how strong and capable they definitely are, I do love that we have somebody like Guy that kind of pushes back at that notion of having to protect us, right? Does that always mean you have to sacrifice yourself? That's not what we signed up for, right? We signed up to fight side by side to make sure that all of our dreams come true. And we're not any slouches. We're not any weaker than you certainly are. When we're dealing with a tough situation, we're expected to all go down with this situation, no matter whatever the case certainly might be. So I do love that we have that argument from Guy. We have that revelation from Captain Marvelous of understanding that mindset and being there for his comrades, and our Gokaigers kind of standing up for one another and for their dreams. And I think if there's anything that's going to go ahead and activate that grand power, it is that moment and that lesson for this particular team. So I'm really glad that we wind up finally getting to see the grand power. It looks great in that what was it, Kanzen set, or that whatever the Gokai O formation is now called. Looks great. Again, a little bit too bulky for me, but I love the combination of all three of the mechas together in order to go ahead and form this grand power. So I'm really eager to see how they utilize it going forward in the future. It's perfect timing when you've got another character in Great Walrus Zoo that's already beat that ass once before and is more than capable of taking you guys out. It's one of those things where I love seeing a Super Sentai team having to fight to truly get that upper hand and actually earn that ability and power to actually go ahead and defeat their enemy. Not just a toy sale and like, oh, look at this new power up sort of thing, right? That's super convenient. The fact that our team actually learns something and earns a power up to go ahead and defeat the enemy, I think is great. And for me, it'll be really exciting to see what the Zanyak certainly do to go ahead and take care of this huge monstrosity now that the Gokaigers have their grand power. And it definitely seems as though the Zanyak have a bone to pick with the Gokaigers now that Waruzu unfortunately is past. So while I'm certainly thankful that he's gone, he was definitely a character that I wasn't the biggest fan of. It will be interesting to see who actually steps up now after his departure, before, if I'm not mistaken, the Emperor himself comes in to try and handle business of his own. So I'm really eager. I love this episode. Another great finale, especially with the Joe and the Barizorg stuff, right? We've been seeing that rivalry all season long, and for that to finally conclude before we get into the 40s, just perfect timing. I think they've given Joe and Barizorg a ton of episodes to kind of focus on the issues at hand, and seeing Joe overcome everything that he's been through and finally save his senpai's soul. I thought was brilliant. And also, again, I continue to love the relationship between Joe and Captain Marvelous. Just the idea of having sort of like this life debt towards each other. It feels very Han Solo and Chewbacca to me, but they're just humans, or maybe aliens in humanoid form, I should say. So I love just seeing Joe continuing to understand that he has a debt that he has to pay to Captain Marvelous, that he's out there to protect him, and he's also out there to continue to go on this journey with him, sort of thing. And that's the type of motivations that Joe certainly needs. And I love the battle that we wind up getting here in that last stance to go ahead and take down Barizorg. So great stuff this episode, man. I absolutely loved it. But at the end of the day, these are just my A+ opinions, but I want to go ahead and know yours. What did you guys think about episode number 38 of Gokaiger? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the live chat or the comment section box below, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, that's going to do it for us here. So until next time, do me a big favor, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, keep it A+. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.